gassed up and probably a white tee. Swear they ain't doing it like me. Maybe this Henny not iced tea. Feel shiesty. I know you niggas don't like me, wanna be like me. All of that bullshit excite me. Fight me. I'm gonna try to indict me.
What up, what up, what up? It's your boy ARP. Rare Beat Entertainment is the movement, back with another video for y'all. Straight to it, volume 2. We're here to talk about it. There is a bag that's going to go to the battle of the night. There is a bag that's going to go to battle of the night as well. Both people, both individuals in that particular matchup. 34 battlers. It's just like a historic, epic event for me personally. Straight to it, volume 2 is one of my favorite RBE events. You got starting 5 in there. If you was in the building for that, the tension of that team versus team. I don't even know if 2 teams like that was done before in battle rap. You got Max Out Part 1, of course. Blood, Sweat, and Tears Part 1 is historic for me because I feel like it was a heavy part of changing the game. Rare Breeds is one of my favorite. Straight to it, volume 2. 34 talented artists touching the stage in one day. It's crazy, man. I think battle of the night so far comes down to QB versus A-Ward, Remedy Loco versus GWITTY, SHOWOFF versus AKTIVE. SWAVE and Moon was almost there. There was just a couple little fumble moments, but SWAVE and Moon probably would have been on that same list as well. As far as like a back and forth with both people having their A game like that and having that exchange, of course you gotta be clean too. I'm gonna try within the next couple days to watch those battles, and then probably in like a short Instagram video or something like that, I'll just put it up and let everybody know who took that and send those 2 people their bag. Now for performance of the night, definitely the people that was in contention were involved in the battles of the night. Also people that deserve honorable mention too. You know, just off memory, I feel like Heavy Half went crazy. Mr. Mills did his thing, but Heavy Half showed us something that I don't think he showed us in a long time. You got people like NESS in that room with his flows and his charisma and his performance. He's one of the best performers in battle rap history. I mean, I think we've all said this and we know this. I think we just forget it sometimes. But this one right here, you know, when you think about like the MVP in the NBA, it's great because there's no defined facts that you can use or statistics to choose the winner. So it becomes gray. Is it about the narrative? Is it about your ranking? You know, what seed you're in? You know what I'm saying? What's your fucking win percentage? What's your, you know, your individual stats? Like all of that shit. So it's not easy to pick. So the way that I went about this, you know, for performer tonight, obviously the rapping is key, but to see this person go off consistently round to round the way that he did, captivate the crowd and all of his peers, all of the rappers that were in the building as well. There's interviews of this battler talking after the battle. You see how many people is walking up to him and congratulating him. Those same people could walk up to any of the 34 people, but they treated him like that because of that moment that he just created. I think the opponent adds an element as well because you're facing one of the most dangerous people of all time. There's even another element that I respect. At the end of the event, he with fucking 15 battles that already went, 14 battles, 15 battles already, he still blew the place up. You know what I'm saying? And it's just deserving. It goes to Rosenberg Raw. The way that he crafted his material, the way that he got up there and performed it, the way that he took over that crowd. It's just amazing to see. And just like I said about Heavy Half, sometimes I think people forget, you know, who these people are, or sometimes people sleep. This is like going to be a reminder for a lot of people. I admit, I did tell Raw, you know, to sarcastically, I told him about Little Truth and Jest for a while. Like, yo, leave Will alone. Stop asking me about Will. He's going to kill you. You know what I'm saying? And Will is capable of killing anybody. Facing one of the most dangerous people in battle rap history and put on the performance that he put on. That's another one of those elements that I was talking about to make up and define your MVP of the night, you know what I'm saying, or of the season. And Raw did that. Now that we announced that, I'm going to try to jump through this card as fast as possible. Salute, shout out, thank you to the RBE team. Salute, shout out to Ruin Your Day. We couldn't have done this without Ruin Your Day. They're the production, you know what I'm saying? They come in and they're there working this full event with us from start to finish. Actually, before start. They're there before the event starts. You know what I'm saying? And they're there the whole night making sure that we capture this fucking movie for y'all. and present it the right way. So shout out to Ruin Your Day. Shout out to all the bloggers and the media that even supported, even though we put out the flyer like Wednesday or Thursday, but even the people that supported it within the short span before it actually took place. Shout out to y'all. Thank you for the support. Shout out to everybody that came out and supported. The homie Mike Scott was in the building. Shout out to Mike Scott. I appreciate you. I didn't even get a chance to chop up with you. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I didn't even get a chance to salute and run down my man Mike for a second, but I see Mike was in the building. Shout out to Twerk, shout out to Drugs, Snake Eyes, Jack Boy. My nephew came through to support. He told me he was there to support. I tried to get him to host and be in the battle, but he was smart enough to realize what I was doing. I mean, that was kind of like a clear once. Like, it didn't take a genius to see what I was doing, but shout out to my nephew. Shout out to 15 Minutes of Fame. Hip Hop is Real. I was really worried about the capacity because it's a small room. You know, like, we damn near filled the whole fucking building with just the entourage and the battlers and RBE. And so I was just like, that's gonna be tough. But it was a dope turnout. Yo, shout out to Ill Will. Thank you, homie, as always. What are we doing next? That's my question to you, sir. That same Ill Will, that charisma, that type of it factor that you bring to the stage, them wild ass creative bars and setups that you do, it was there. You know what I'm saying? So don't let nobody fucking, people win, people lose. It is what it is. He lost. Will lost. Everybody's saying I wouldn't be talking like this if it wasn't being said by the battlers and everything like that. He lost. Okay, it's cool. I've watched every battler in the game lose before, but Will is still Will, and I love this battle. So we ain't doing that. You know what I mean? Will, what's next? Big K versus Reed was funny for the wrong reasons. But nah, there was some dope rounds in there on both sides. Big K said in one of his interviews, you know what I'm saying? Like, you'll go on a 5-year run and then you'll have one fucking roadblock or one issue or whatever, and then people would treat you like, yo, K, what's next? And shout out to Reed. You know, I appreciate you, homie. You had a lot going on as far as other things, you know, around this event. You got shows to do and everything. Appreciate you being in the process of all of that type of stuff, handling your business, staying professional. Because that's really what it boils down to, us all doing our job. If we all do our job, the culture, the fans, everybody gets paid, everybody gets their entertainment, everybody has a good time. There's no controversy, there's no problems. We create the problems in this culture. And I don't want to get into that separate topic, but part of me almost feels like going there because I'm just like, damn, like, we really just got 34 battlers into Atlanta for a successful event that was over by 8 p.m. That's just crazy. It's like historic. That could be a record, you know what I'm saying? And then on the business side of things, we all know our culture, like the no showing and the cancellations, and I missed this flight, or I fucked this up, or my house burned down. It's all too common. It's disgusting, you know what I'm saying? And I damn near was going into this card like, we're gonna miss, something's gonna happen, because I've been doing this shit 9 years. I was like, something's gonna happen, and we had all 34 people on stage. That's crazy. But now back to my, like I was saying, shout out to Reed, because I know you had a bunch of other stuff going on, and we still got the work done. SWAVE and Moon, exactly what we expected. The OG talk, they was talking some slick shit to each other. They was getting at the young, yo, this was a dope battle. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this almost could have been on Battle of the Night, on the Battle of the Night list. Moon, your debut. Salute, man. Can't wait to see you back. MURDA and JIMZ. That was MURDA playing in the beginning again. That track is crazy. And shout out to JIMZ again. That man wants to be active. You see he's outside. And I like the fact that JIMZ ain't acting like a diva, because JIMZ got the clout. He's got the respect. He's got the name. He's got the history. He's got the OG status. You know what I'm saying? And MURDA's a veteran. MURDA ain't no one to turn your nose up at all. But when I'm on the phone with MILLZ and he's like, yo, what we doing? Boom, boom, boom. I love that type of shit, man. No diva shit. A-Ward versus QB. Like I said, Battler of the Night could have came from this battle. It definitely could be matchup of the night. You see how we got our defined GOATs? Like, people's gonna say Charlie Clips, Hitman, Loaded Lux, Murder Mook, Hollow the Don, that you could argue on the Mount Rushmore any given day, right? DNA, Averb. At the end of the day, you got the Danny Myers of the world. You got the A-Wards of the world. These people are all-time greats. It was on full display. Again, y'all know what A-Ward does when he touches RBE, whether it's the O-Red battle, whether it's the Raw battle, whether it was the Ill Will battle. I'm going blank. Like, A-Wars got heat over here. He battled Danny Myers over here. That was a crazy performance. Like, A-Wars got a lot of RBE work, and his RBE resume is building up kind of crazy. And we're not getting off that gas pedal either. So, A-Ward, I'll see you soon. QB, welcome back. Welcome home. Shout out to Chrome23. Shout out to Remy. Shout out to 40 Bars. But I think it's real clear that the culture gave a certain type of reaction to QB's battle, and us all having this opportunity to remind people just that fast who QB is, I think it's dope for QB, and I think it's dope for her fans, and I think it's dope for the culture, because QB's name is QB's name, and it's fucked up because just like that, they'll play with your name. They're gonna play with Big K's name. You possibly got 30 by Raw. These are all QB. These are all GOATs, y'all. Like, y'all gotta, I've got blogs, I've been saying this shit for years. Like, y'all really try to throw our legends away overnight. It's crazy. QB is a legend. She's a legend. Like, okay, it wasn't the performance that we want to see from her. Okay, she may have lost. But it's like, damn, like, the way we react to people, and then these battlers be wanting to get the fuck away from this shit. They be want to get away from this shit. Everybody want Briz back. I told y'all before I did the blog, the culture and how y'all react and treat some of our greats be one of the reasons why these motherfuckers get the fuck on. Y'all want to see these people or not? It's like, but I don't have to say this for QB. She just performed it herself. And to see her get right like that real quick, for the people that want to write you off and whatnot, is dope to see. So congratulations, Q. This is a dope battle for y'all with a lot of replayability. SHOWOFF versus AKTIVE. I introed the battle the same way I'm about to tell y'all. You gotta have one of these on the card. And I'm not trying to typecast AKTIVE, and I'm not trying to put SHOWOFF in a certain type of pocket. You know, like, there was battles that me and SHOWOFF talked about that was supposed to be bar battles. Like, let's remind people that his pen is in front of everything. Like, let's do a SHOWOFF versus a JC at the time. You know what I'm saying? And I know AKTIVE's got a reputation too. You know, people be thinking like they just gotta come to pocket tap people or to prove how tough they are, whatever. These motherfuckers was rapping. You're gonna get that element when you see this battle. That element is there. It was getting chippy. It was getting testy. There was a point in the battle where I felt my security guards closing in on the battle. Like, all of a sudden I realized, and I was like, oh shit, they's closing in on the battle, because SHOWOFF and AKTIVE was getting chippy. AKTIVE's touching SHOWOFF a lot, touching his chest and all that type of shit. SHOWOFF was pushing his hands down, pushing back a little bit and everything. It's time we had to push SHOWOFF back because he was all the way on AKTIVE side, trying to like take up the stage space and shit. Like, yo, y'all motherfuckers is really giving off that vibe that I think people expected. You can still see that respect there, but they was rapping. You, like, when y'all see this battle, y'all gonna be like, yo, I don't know why I thought AKTIVE wasn't that good. Like, some of y'all are gonna say that, and some of y'all are gonna see SHOWOFF's performance and be like, damn, I don't know, maybe I was tripping. Maybe I forgot how good SHOWOFF is. Big KANNON versus NESS. The flows, the deliveries, you could see that coming in from the matchup. This was the only judge battle on the card for money. I already shot the money to NESS. There was 5 judges in the building that they picked on their own. NESS is about to start getting a bunch of calls after people see this. People's gonna be trying to book them if they're not booking them right now. Whoever, I'm telling you. So he went crazy. Can't take nothing from Big KANNON. Big KANNON was Big KANNON. Big KANNON had a dope performance. TREZ versus Moneybags. TREZ was TREZ. There's a reason why, you know, we've already probably booked TREZ 20 times. You know what I'm saying? Like, TREZ gets on that stage and he does exactly what we expect. He gives it up for y'all. He gives us dope material, great performances, gives y'all the rebuttals that y'all looking for, sends the place up. He had a wicked performance. You know, I expect nothing less from Chef TREZ. He's been real consistent on our stage. Turn to Moneybags. That's real dope for us. He was on our first card. That's like history type, RBE history shit. Starting 5 card. Validation part 1. He had a dope performance. Moneybags kind of got a unique way about the way he does his battle and shit. And I'm hoping he hangs around. You know, we already, you know, exchanged words about that. I'm thinking Moneybags gonna hang around, so that's good for the culture. JIMZ versus CISSERO. Dope shit. Glad to get Sis back on. People saying that his last one was like his best performance ever versus Raw. So you gotta reward that. Gotta bring him right back for Volume 2. He did his thing again. So shout out to Sis. Appreciate you, homie. JIMZ. My nigga JIMZ is back. He had the bars. He had the aggressive moments. He had the schemes. He had the comical shit. You know what I'm saying? He had those moments where he had us all laughing. He had some times where he was interacting with the crowd a little bit. He had some freestyles, mid-round freestyles, I think. That could be the first time that JIMZ is a mid-round freestyle, I think. He had a great performance. You had a chance to reconnect on this RBE side where you belong. You know what I mean? We back. The ladies matchup, P.A.Y.N.E versus Robin Rhymes. Like I said, could have been performance of the night that was in this matchup. One of these ladies definitely got that type of reception. Both ladies put on. P.A.Y.N.E coming off of some dope battles on RBE. She just won Body of the Night on Lift It So Reloaded versus Street Hymns. Then she comes back and does that wild ass WRGB, and I hit her up like, yo, I need you back ASAP. And finally, Robin Rhymes' battle rap debut. Y'all seen her on the RBE stage a lot, hosting, you know, being a part of the events, holding us down. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Robin. We talked about her versus P.A.Y.N.E in the past. We talked about her versus Blue Cocaine at one point, but the battles just never got done. Shorty put on. Shorty put on. She had a clever and a real funny prop too. Heavy Half versus Mr. MILLZ, 2 more bricks. There's already a matchup that we know we got to do for the next straight to a card with Heavy Half, because the 2 guys was in the venue kind of agreeing on it, and the matchup is stupid. So like when they said like we want to battle each other, I looked at the matchup, I was like, hell yeah. Like right away, Mr. MILLZ versus JC. A lot of people consider that to be a classic. Mr. MILLZ versus Big Cannon is one of Shotta's favorite RBE battles. If you get a Mr. MILLZ on his A game, you're going to be standing in front of one of the craziest writers you've ever stood in front of. It just is what it is. Bones Brigante versus K Walker. Bones, welcome back, man. It's good to see you back in the game, man. OG status, veteran status when it comes to this shit. I don't think you miss a step. His confidence is there. He's got the aggressive moments too. He'll talk to you. You know what I'm saying? He's got the bars. He's a rapper. He's really, really a rapper. A lot of people, you know, that's not in tune with Bones Brigante, y'all should really make sure that when this battle drops, y'all tune in. K Walker probably just had what I think is his best performance. Shit, I don't know if I missed a couple of K Walker's recent battles. I gotta check him out and see if he was the same or if he just came for this straight to a shit and was just like, nah, I need my spot. GWITTY versus Remedy Loco. This GWITTY is 2 or 3 times better than the one that we just had on Volume 1. You know, and he was real good and solid on Volume 1. But this is no way like that. Like from beginning to end, his confidence, his energy, his aggression, his charisma, everything turned up. Everything turned up. And sometimes you gotta just see that. Like in Volume 1, like I saw what all his capabilities are. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, okay, and then bring him right back for Volume 2. And you get like a 3 times better performance than on Volume 1. Remedy Loco is the first battler signed to RBE. Remedy Loco did a 1SK years ago, and I saw it in him then. Remedy Loco has it factor. He has star qualities. He's got every element of battle rap. Trust me when I tell y'all, he's got every element covered. And I know he's just gonna keep getting better. He just needs these RBE opportunities, these looks, these matchups, and people's gonna catch on real fast. Floss versus P.A.Y.N.E. Shout out to my nigga Floss. I lost count of how many battles Floss got on RBE. You see Floss out there saying like, yo, I'm the gatekeeper of RBE. So that means that a lot of people's gonna have to find their way through him. And Floss on his A game ain't nothing to play with. He went off in this one too. One thing I see about P.A.Y.N.E. that makes him stick out a little bit from some of the bunch, your image and how you present yourself is big. This is all still entertainment. These fans, you know, they gotta buy into you, and not just for your rapping. But that's what separates the superstars and the stars from people that are just very good rappers. People gotta buy into your image. They gotta fuck with you as a person. They gotta fuck with you as an artist. You can't be showing up to events with, you know, a dirty wrinkled t-shirt on and some folded sneakers, you know what I mean, and a fucking dusty do-rag, you know what I mean. Like, you gotta look like something for the entertainment cameras. Sometimes it takes people years to realize how important their image is, how important it is that when they stand in front of these cameras and in front of these fans, the fans could look at you and see something that to a degree matches the things that you're saying. Steve Staples has been on RBE before. He's had a 1SK. I've known Steve Staples for years. I've watched him for years. He showed up and he showed out. He did his thing. And salute to y'all, because y'all went last. I mean, there has to be somebody that goes first. The event has to start. And there has to be somebody that goes last. The event has to end, right? And Steve and MOOLAH 3 times, they went last, you know what I mean? And they still held it down. Going after Raw and Will, you know what I'm saying, too. Going after fucking 16 battles, period. And to still get in there and get reaction from people and put on y'all energy and put on y'all performances, that within itself is a salute. I wasn't familiar with MOOLAH. Sean hit me up, told me he's got somebody that he's super stamping. I mean, like, Sean was adamant, like, I'm putting my whole reputation on him, basically. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, all right, cool. MOOLAH 3 times is, he's a problem. Cat versus CINO Savvy. Yo, this was a dope 1SK. Shout out to Wayne DeLawrence for this one. You will definitely see both of these two guys back. Cheese LaFlare and Luke Kane. I think this was a solid battle. Yeah, one of my favorite RBE events of all time. Appreciate everybody once again that was involved. I don't know, I'm about to go lay down maybe. Throw on some Netflix or some shit. Give myself some fucking rest. I don't know how we all did it, but we did it. So thank you once again. And big salute. RBE shit.
They gon' know who the fuck it is, you are?
Fuck the don't get fucked by a team homie.
Just for the way I pull up.
Messed up and probably a white tee. Swear they ain't doing it like me. Baby, this Henny not iced tea. Feel shiesty. I know you niggas don't like me, wanna be like me. All of that bullshit excite me. Fight me. I'm in they try to indict me. Fuck Cortez if it isn't Nike. Look back, but I ain't drop your verse. It was trash. Double la vuelta. Niggas is spinning. Catch my foot, I we get 'em. Just for everybody you spin. Yeah, blue gas with your mood gas. I think you're a fiend. Drunk to the doodad. How you lose bed? I'm picking up steam. Raising your chest, bro. Let's go.
How is this giving so mean, though?
Sort of like Prepto. Text go. Promise I'm making a team go. Me and Av agreed to it better for like years and weeks. Your name Av. It's your ass fault, cause I'm in the streets. Fuck all the politics, niggas is sweet. What I can see, what I can see, what I can see. Bitch, I'm a grit, that's all that I do. NWS can get it in too. Tell K Shine, I'm eating his food. DNA gon' be DNA if he jump in, but the nigga is cool. Don't be a fool, don't be a fool. Headshot, headshot. Everybody in the West Rock.
Whole lot's fucking more. A lot of y'all niggas ain't safe, they quiet for too fucking long. Fuck the world, don't get fucked by this team, homie. Y'all know the vibe, you heard? Ain't it look like a shoestring, too loopy like a dumb